Okay, so congratulations and welcome aboard, Allan. Thank you so much for choosing QVA to be part of your business. So my name is Noemi. I am the team manager here in QVA. So I'll be assisting you all throughout your experience. So what will happen is that you will be handling this interview, of course. I bet you have prepared questions with you right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what will happen is that you may introduce a bit of yourself first, the background of your business and the things that you are looking for in your VA. And then after that, the VAs can also introduce themselves and share you the things that they can help you with for your business. And then if you have questions, feel free to ask along the way. Just go around the names that you can see on the screen. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Great.
I'll just yeah, if you have questions, just let me know. I'll stay around. I'll just turn off my video and we'll get back to you once you're done with your questions. Right?
Sure.
Thank you.
So thank you, Naomi. So what I'll do is, this is the first time I've actually had a VA. I've basically done everything myself for the last
Mm,
13 years. So I'll just give you a little bit, a bit of background about myself. From Scotland. I hope you're okay with the Scottish accent. I know it can be a little bit thick at times, but as long as you can understand the Scottish accent, that's fine. It's nice to see you all. So I've run a fitness business for the last 13 years. It's called Total Body Boot Camp. It was initially a outdoor boot camp here in Scotland, and we transitioned over the years into body transformation. It's more like a cross between boot camp and group training now. So we've got a live aspect where we train our members face to face live in groups. And we've also got an online aspect to the program as well, where people can do live Zoom training, and they can also do recorded workouts as well. And we coach people through the process. So the program itself starts with a 6-week challenge. So the 6-week challenge is designed to help what we call working parents and busy professionals, people who are busy and need to transform their body and their health, and improve their lifestyle, um, over a 6-week period initially. And after the 6-week period, if they choose to stay on at the program, they can stay on and do the long-term 12-month long-term transformation program afterwards. So they've got that option. So 6 weeks in, and then if they want to stay, they stay for 12 months. That's pretty much how the program works. Um, how I've run my business for the last 4 or 5 years has been through social media advertising, so Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and I outsource that to a different company to do the ads for me. So how it works is I record the ads, we then get the company to create the ads and put them out into the marketplace, and then people start to book consultations through the ads. So they see the ads, they click on the ad, and they apply for a consultation with us. It goes through that funnel on Go High Level. I'm assuming you guys have some experience on Go High Level systems. Yes, I can see some nods there. Right, perfect, good. So it goes through the Go High Level system, and then they either book a consultation, they show up, and they either buy or they don't buy. I've got a very good conversion rate, so most of the time they buy, but there are some that don't, obviously. Now, in this process, a lot of people don't show up. They book the consultation, but they don't actually show up, So there is that ratio that happens. And over the last few years, I've amassed about 2,000 leads that are now sitting in Go High Level. They're sitting dead. There's nothing happening with them. And the people are still coming in through new ads. So they still come in, they're still getting new people coming in. But I've got all these dead leads of a good couple of thousand that need to be followed up and reignited and brought into consultations again, resparked, if you like. I've also got a Facebook page, which is, I don't know how many cold DMs that are still sitting in my Facebook page that all need to be reignited. They've asked about the program, and then they've went dead for whatever reason. So that side of things needs to be followed up as well. So there's quite a lot of people. You would never run out of people to bring through the process and get them to re-engage and book in for consultations, and then I take over from there. On the Go High Level system, once people have booked their appointment, there's an automation process where they're automatically followed up by the system. But that stops after a couple of weeks. So all these people, over the last couple of years before that are all just sitting as empty leads. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I've known Jason Grossman, for a lot of years. I've actually worked with him very briefly about 7 or 8 years ago. So I trusted Jason's systems, and I knew he would bring good people through, which is why I'm now here speaking to you guys and seeing if there might be a position for a VA within our group. So I think that's pretty much it about my business. So I think I'll probably take a little bit of guidance as well from Naomi about what the next stage is. I mean, who we should be speaking to and how this should flow from this point. I've got a couple of questions, but if you can just guide me a little bit on this one, Naomi, that'd be great.
Okay, so let's have, oh, thank you so much for sharing, Alan. Well, let's have our VAs introduce themselves as well, and then if you have questions, feel free to ask along the way, okay? So we can start with Alan. Alan Jude. Go,
Hi,
bro.
Alan.
Hey, Alan. Good day.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. It's just too weird to call you the same thing. We have both.
Same name, yeah. The same spelling as well.
Well, without further ado, let me introduce myself. I am Alan Junpuasa, and I have a degree in Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Well, I used to work before as a computer programmer for a year, but for now, I've been pursuing my career as a virtual assistant. Well, I've been a general virtual assistant for more than 2 years now, and I had worked with different types of clients. I had worked with a marketer client, and I also had worked with different kinds of coaches. Well, what I do there in my past virtual assistant job is that I think similar to what you do, or I think what you need. Well, I do social media management, including content creation, lead generation, and appointment setting. Well, yeah, I also specialize in connecting to people doing organic outreach and cold calling using Go High Level. And of course, follow-ups text using Go High Level. There's such a lot of things going around in Go High Level thing. But I used to work before, well, like follow-upping leads, yeah, on the using Go High Level and cold calling. Well, and also setting up campaigns. Well, I also do the organic outreach using LinkedIn and all social media platforms, including Facebook Messenger. And I can also do email management, data entry, and a little bit of photo and video editing using Canva. Well, I think I can also provide assistance to your leads, so which is a big help for your needs or for the services that you offer, of course, with the proper training from yours.
Yeah.
And I had also used a lot of platforms like LastPass, CRMs, KVCore, Mojo Dialer, Vonage, Asana, Google Voice, and some online calendars. Well, thanks for my past work experience and trainings. I was able to have the knowledge for the skills, and I believe with the help of my experience and trainings, we can grow and get a lot of leads for your business. That is all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good.
Thank you, Alan. Let's go with Rasha.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Alan. Hi,
Hi.
Yeah, so my name is Joshua Jimeno, and I had an experience working as an appointment setter because I've been a virtual assistant for 3 years doing appointment setting. So basically booking appointments with our clients, doing phone calls, sending an email to our clients, doing some follow-up, and then also sending them an SMS. And I was also as a sales processor, a loan processor, and as a business support. And the platform that we were using before is basically somewhat similar to Go High Level, which is Salesforce. So I believe, and I've been watching demos earlier regarding Go High Level, since I don't have an experience with Go High Level, but I believe that my dedication and and my eagerness to learn is what makes me capable to work with you to deserve the job as your virtual assistant. So that is all for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very good.
Thank you. Let's go with Jiro.
Hi, how are you doing, everyone?
Hi, Judy.
Especially Alan Fleming, right?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Alan. So again, my name is Jiro Nakagawa, but you can call me Jay. That's the phone name that I've been using for the past, let's say, 5 to 8 years. Yeah, phone name enabled for foreigners like you, Americans, Australians, Kiwis, to pronounce my name in a simpler way. So, Alan, I want to just share with you my work experiences, my knowledge, and my educational background. I was a graduate also of Bachelor of Science in Information and Technology, and I worked with AT&T telco account for 5 years, billing and sales department. I was a customer service associate. That was an American telco company, and also uh, I've been doing cold calling and appointment setting. For the past 4 years, I handled multiple campaigns, like, let's say, solar panel campaign, real estate campaign, life insurance, mortgage protection insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, and the last one is fitness gym. So I worked with Dana Mosa, one of the client here in QVA, a couple of months ago, I guess. So he is from Auckland, New Zealand. So he built a fitness gym, a wellness gym, yes. And while he was, constructing, building his uh fitness gym, I was his personal appointment setter, and we are using Pipeline Pro, go high level. So, as what I understand on what he's doing on Go High Level, he was actually associating all of his social media accounts on Go High Level. People come and go, leads just come and go on the Go High Level. People showed interest on enrolling themselves, being fit. They submitted their personal informations through social media. Then Go High Level or Pipeline Pro received information. Then what I'm doing is reaching them out, booking an appointments, making some sales. And also the last one, I also handled. I was actually the one who's managing that Go High Level. It's still Pipeline Pro. Uh, that's been with this client still here in QBA. April. Uh, she purchased Pipeline Pro, and she she asked me to manage this one, but didn't work out. So yeah, that's. I think that's. I just really want to make it short and precise. Just really wanted to uh highlight my knowledge and experience and handling Go High Level. And when it comes to to your business, fitness gym, I can guarantee that I have already the knowledge. I already built the experience. Reaching out people about fitness. That's it, Ellen, and thank you for listening.
Great. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time, Gyro.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Jiro.
that.
Let's go with, oh, I think we lost Aries, the other VA.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. So let's move forward. Do you have questions, Alan? Feel free to ask them. Please.
I think what I just want to know is, do you guys have experience in dealing with, contacting people from the UK? You're comfortable with the time differences, the different accents. We've got quite a strong accent. You're quite comfortable with dealing with people from the UK and Scotland area at all? If anyone wants to.
Yeah, for me that's not a problem. Uh,
Yeah.
I think all of us yeah, it's not
Yeah,
just only, I think all of us, you know.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
we're good at it, and we used to work around the clock, so it's not a
Yeah.
problem about time zone, and
right.
we had work with different nationalities. Yeah.
Fantastic. Great. You're all
That's
comfortable with
okay for
that.
me.
And the
Yeah,
same as well. That's
no
great.
problem with that.
And try to think also what I was going to ask as well, is there anything that you guys would see that you would need from me? What would you guys need from me the most to be able to make your jobs easier and flow better?
For me, it's time and communication.
Yeah, time communication, perfect.
Yeah, same as
Yeah,
Drew said, and for me as well. Of course, clear instructions.
clear instructions. Good.
Yeah,
Same for,
that's really
yep,
important.
yep, same for me, but I think it's also nice that we have collaborative ideas, something like that. Like we've got to exchange ideas. Like if ever there's something that you want to suggest, and if ever there is something that I can suggest or anything like that. So it's more on collaborative ideas, time, and communication.
Fantastic. So it's if you can suggest things as well, that would really help me because, as I say, you guys are the first VAs that we've looked at for this program. So it is definitely a two-way thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Um, One more. How would you manage if you were feeling that you were going through the list and maybe, you had a set number of appointments that you wanted to book, we wanted to agree to say 10 to 15 appointments a week or whatever it was, but you were struggling to meet the quota. Do you have any experience on how do you feel about how would you bring it back, like the next week? How would you manage to pull back the numbers if you felt you weren't able to achieve them at that point?
Who first?
Sorry, we were on mute there.
Sorry. Well, for me, I think we cannot avoid that. Of course, if we are just starting about, and well, that's well, for booking appointment, that's just a normal thing. Well, if we cannot make it by this week, then we'll hit hard next week. That's it.
Yeah, it's that,
Just
perfect. Yeah,
yeah, just
very
as
good.
we will not stop following up leads. That's all. That's
Yeah.
really important. Follow up.
It sounds like you guys are really experienced in this area anyway, from what I'm hearing now. You guys seem to, all of you seem to really know what you're doing. You all seem to be super confident and knowledgeable and experienced. So, I don't think I've got any more questions at this point.
Okay, well, let's give a chance to Iris. She's here now.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Yeah, share a bit of yourself, sis.
Hi,
Thank
Alan.
you.
How are you?
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
By the way, thank you. By the way, I'm good. 27 years old. I took a
I think we've a bit of a connection issue
Yeah,
there.
I think she's having a bad
Bachelor
connection.
of Secondary Education.
She's really having a bad internet right now.
Sis
Yeah.
Iris, I think you are cutting in and out, sis.
Yeah, she is.
Mathematics, and I am a social media enthusiast.
Okay, let me just
Well,
remove her instead. Okay. All right, so let's turn the table. Let's ask our angels if they have question for you before we wrap up the call.
Great.
Someone have question for Alan?
Well, I have a question, but I always usually ask this to in my every interview. Well, I just want to ask, what is your main goal for your business for the next 2 to 10 years?
2 to 10 years. Well, that's a big a big time scale there. Ideally, well, 10 years, I mean, I'm 51 years old now, so in 10 years, I think I'll be exiting the fitness industry I'll probably be winding things down by about 10 years, but 10 years is actually the goal to keep the business running for, so that, I'm in my 60s type thing. To give you an idea, though, that was a great question, actually. To give you an idea, my business currently has around 70 members. Now, I want to, over the next, I'm going to say 3 to 6 months, I'd like to be able to double that. I'd like to be able to bring it to maybe 120, 130, up to 140 members. By that point, we'll probably steady things off a little bit. And at that point, I'd probably look to open a different facility, a bigger facility, and then expand the membership, and again, we would just play it by ear at that point. But I would be looking to have somewhere between 150 and several hundred members over that coming years, and then run that business right up across the 10-year mark. I also have a second business in network marketing. I work with a nutrition company as well. So I would like to really merge the nutrition side of the business into the fitness side of the business, and really focus on building both these businesses alongside each other, both of which I would need the assistance of a VA.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I am ready to help you with that.
Fantastic question. I like that one.
Okay, hi Alan. So I have a question,
Hi.
which is very much related to what Alan have asked you earlier. So you were talking about expanding your business, right? Right. So
Yeah.
are you planning to open a facility within the UK, or maybe to a new location for that?
So, yeah, another good one. Currently, I would be planning to keep my business mostly in the UK. So how we would probably run it is, right now I run my business from a series of halls and schools, so they're all in a very small area. So my members all train mostly within one facility, but they'll use other facilities for certain sessions. So once we hit that several hundred member mark, I'll be opening a gym, a kind of warehouse fitness gym in the same area where I am. I think to really go beyond that, I think I would probably be looking at the online portion to build alongside that as well. Once the physical gym is full, to really sort of work on building the online component, alongside that, rather than opening multiple facilities. It would be one facility here, and then it would be online that could be running worldwide, basically, along with my nutrition business. So thank you. That's a great question.
That sounds like a plan. It's
Yeah.
very nice.
Fantastic.
And I guess that's also me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. How about you, Jiro? You have a question?
Nah, for me, no. Everything was actually loud and clear. So if I were gonna help,
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for
Thank you
your
very
time,
much.
Angels, and thank you, Alan. Well, the next step is, of course, for you to let us know who you wanted to work with. And yeah, I presume you need to think about it or sleep on it before you let us know, right?
Yeah, I'll probably think about it over the course of today. I'm going to weigh it up. If I could have a copy of the replay, that might be really helpful as well. But I will. I do have some ideas, so I will have a good think about that today, and I will message you back tomorrow, if not sooner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll send you the recording as well. And as soon as you've decided, feel free to just tag the name of that VA on the mastermind chat, the one that we are using, and then I'll reach out to you to schedule our onboarding call. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you all very much for your time.
Thank you.
Nice
Enjoy the rest of
nice
your
meeting
day,
you,
Alan.
Alan.
I'll speak
Alan,
with you
You too.
soon.
Enjoy your evening, guys. Thanks again.
Meeting.